So you're wanting to sell your home and you're wondering, do I need to worry about staging? What does that even mean? We're going to be discussing that today, and we're going to get started right after this. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ledeana Strand with Homes by Strand, powered by RE/MAX Town and Country in Portrait, Washington. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, please consider liking this video, leaving a comment down below, and most importantly, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon down below to be notified of my future videos so you're kept up to date on all things real estate in Kitsap County. Another tip, you're going to want to stay till the very end of this video, so I'm going to be sharing with you how to get your free copy of my ultimate guide on how to prepare your home for sale, so you definitely want to stick around. So you've met with your listing broker and you signed your listing agreement. Now what? Well, now we need to get your home staged and ready to sell. What does that entail, you may ask? Well, basically, we're going to stage your home to appeal to any potential buyers. Now, staging statistics show that houses that are staged are selling 73% faster and for 5% more money than unstaged homes. Staging a home is basically prepping it for sale, enticing the buyer, and to make the home look move-in ready. Now, as mentioned before, staged homes sell 73% faster and for up to 5% more money. Now, most staging techniques primarily focus on the appearance of the home. They want to make the home look more inviting to potential buyers. So some of the items that are typically used are lamps, rugs, art, and other fixtures such as couches, dining room tables, or any other items that make the home look more appealing, especially if the house is vacant. Now let's talk about staged home versus unstaged homes. Now some sellers feel that staging a home is more effort than it's actually worth in the long run. However, staging statistics have shown that by staging your home, it helps the buyer more effectively visualize themselves living in that space. Also, social media has played a huge role in the staging game. Now basically, when a buyer goes to buy a house, they're looking for houses that actually match what they've seen on social media. And they expect to see up-to-date current decorating ideas, not worn out furniture or clutter. So now you're probably asking yourself, how much money can I make by staging my home? So according to the National Association of Realtors, for every $100 invested in staging is yielding a $400 return. So that's a 4-time return on your investment for making a couple of subtle changes in your home to make it more inviting to your potential buyers. Also, according to the Association of Realtors, 71% of sellers' agents believe that a well-staged home increases the dollar value that a buyer is willing to offer on that property. Now, staging at home may seem like it adds additional stress, but it actually has a lot of benefits. By decluttering your home, your buyers are able to more easily envision themselves living in your home. Staging your home is about making your home desirable to a diverse group of potential buyers. To do this, a seller must be willing and able to spend time, money, and to make their home more desirable. Now, on average, people spend about $1,800 to stage a home. However, the price does range between $200 to over $7,000 depending on how desirable you want to make your home. Now, the main factor of cost is going to be if you stage the home yourself or if you hire a professional to do it. Now, depending on the amount of change that needs to be done for your home to stage and sell, your amounts are going to vary for how much you're going to actually pay. But most of the time in the long run, it's definitely worth the investment. So now I'm sure you're wondering, how do I stage my home? Well, I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. So number one is you want to manage clutter. Make sure that you've cleaned up all the additional clutter in your house, taken out any additional furniture pieces that you don't need. That's going to help make the room appear larger. And just remember, if all else fails, put the clutter in the garage until the home sells. Now the next tip is to group your furniture away from the walls into conversational groups. This makes the flow of the room a little bit more clear and also makes the room more inviting. Also, you want to move furniture around. Give it a new feel, and who knows, you may actually not want to move after you've staged your home. Now, you also want to paint rooms to make them look bigger. Now, if you have 2 rooms that are adjacent, say like a kitchen and a dining room, and maybe they're a little on the smaller side, you want to paint both of them the same color to give the room a more open feel. Now, if you have a room in your home that only collects clutter, repurpose it to something that will impact the buyer. This way, it'll let the buyer know and see the usefulness of all the rooms in your home. Now, lighting is also a huge part of staging. Now, well-lit rooms make it really nice to walk into and welcoming. Now, most homes are not well lit. Professional stagers recommend 3 different types of lighting for your staging. You have your accent lights, which are your table lamps or wall lamps. You have your tasks, which are your reading lamps or under cabinet lamps, and ambient lights, which are your general or overhead lighting. You also want to use neutral and appealing colors. If you're considering painting your home for staging, make sure you paint your home in neutral colors. Now, bold colored walls seem to bring lower priced offers due to the buyers being distracted. You want it to be serene and inviting, so using softer colors in the bedroom will put your potential buyers at ease when viewing your home. You also want to declutter your closet so that you can show off the storage space, which is usually pretty high on a buyer's priority list. Next, you want to vary your wall hangings. Now, most sellers insist on putting their pictures on an invisible line. Again, what most stagers recommend is actually varying or staggering the actual pictures to break up the monotony on the wall and actually show off more of your space. Next is accessories. Accessories can really pull a room together and attract buyers. When decorating a room, make sure that you're grouping in odd numbers. Usually 3 is more attractive to the eye. Make sure that when you're using accessories that you're grouping by shape, texture, or color for maximum effect. Exchange old for new. If new cabinets are not in the budget, try replacing the drawers and drawer fronts and giving it new hardware. Also, add a fresh coat of paint so everything matches. Make sure you finish your unfinished projects. Unfinished projects tend to turn buyers away, so make sure that all of your projects are completed before you even list your home. Decorate your bathroom. Stagers recommend putting out rolled towels, candles, and baskets to make your bathroom look more polished. Also, consider hiring professional painters to paint your tile to make the bathroom look brand new. Hopefully you found these tips, staging tips helpful today. If you have any additional staging tips, leave a comment below, and don't forget to click on the link down below in the description for your free copy of my guide on how to prepare your home for sale. And again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. Thank you for watching. Make it a great home buying and selling day. See you on the next one.